To be firm, fair, and consistent. With that, you can never go wrong.
My mentor was my mom, and she taught me to always treat other people the way I would like to be treated. She also taught me to follow my heart and my head, and I live by that every day as a wife, as a mother, and as a grandmother, and as executive director for Habitat for Humanity.
One of the great mentors that I've been fortunate enough to have in my life explained to me early on that if you need to have a difficult talk with someone in your firm or your business, go ahead and have the talk. Be firm, be kind. It's better than email blasting everyone else about the problem when you really mean to just have a discussion with one person. I find that it works very well.
There are typically two paths, one most traveled and one least traveled. Don't be afraid to create your own and take others with you on that journey. And that's what I've been doing ever since.
I once spoke to Lieutenant Governor Sheila Oliver about her mentors, and she shared with me what they shared with her. Remind yourself, you belong in every room that you've been in, and you belong at every table that you are seated at.
The greatest piece of advice I ever got was from my mentor, Marilyn Wasser. She was the general counsel of our company at the time, and I was in the law department. And she told me, Liz, you have to stop trying to do A work all the time. Sometimes you have to do your best B work. And I thought that was blasphemy, but I came to understand it. It was about priorities, and it was her giving me permission to not put 100% of my focus on every single assignment every time. It made me be able to be a lot more strategic, and it's something I now give myself permission to do, and I have told my teams this over time, and I think it's just such an invaluable lesson. We have to stop overachieving at every turn so that we can let the most important things rise to the top.
One of my favorite mentors recently shared a quote with me that resonates, which is, vulnerability is a key to leadership.
No one can take away your experience. We try to instill that in our students each and every day, that every new learning experience can be applied in their professional career as a registered nurse.
Do not try to be something that you are not. It is counterproductive and exhausting. Instead, take your time and energy and put it into being the strongest, most authentic person that you can be. Come to the table with your own perspective and fresh ideas. This is how you earn the respect of your clients and your colleagues.
Justice Louis Brandeis once said, "If we desire respect for the law, we must first make the law respectable." Thank you, NJBIZ, for this award. It means a lot to me and everyone at Lyons & Associates. You guys at NJBIZ are working hard to try and continue to make business and commerce respectable, and we at Lyons & Associates are doing our part to try and make the law respectable.
I had a great mentor once tell me to choose long-term goals that made me a little bit uncomfortable when I thought about them. Because in order to continue to grow and succeed, I was going to need to do things that are outside my comfort zone. So I really carried this with me and recognized that the things worth achieving do just this, but they also tend to have the biggest impact on my work.
Here's the best piece of advice I've ever received. Get to know as quickly as you can, because yes is right around the corner.
My parents are my mentors. They both provided me with excellent advice and guidance throughout my entire life. They demonstrated that when you work hard for your goals, you will succeed in anything you do. I've applied this principle to everything that I've done in life, any position in business, and even in volunteer work. I'm grateful for the lessons and the rewards, and I hope that I've passed on the same advice to my children and my colleagues.
Everything is about choice, and we all have many, many options. We need to make those choices from a place of ownership, not from resentment or fear. We have to choose what we need to fulfill our own needs and then move us towards our own goals. We have to remind ourselves to choose some time for self-care and remind ourselves often that we have to put on our own oxygen mask first if we ever intend to help another person.
Everything at work is fixable. Those were words said to me by my longtime colleague, John Clark. And by that, he urged me not to be such a perfectionist. I should focus my energy instead on being the best professional I could be. And if a mistake were made, I should own up to it, ask for help, and work on a collaborative solution.
Be the woman who fixes another woman's crown without letting the world know it was crooked. And it was really eye-opening for me when the first time I saw that, because I thought there is enough room for me to be good and support other people in being their best selves as well.
My father shared his love for learning and gave me confidence. He passed when I was 12, and my mother went from being a stay-at-home mom to a working single parent. She had a high school education, taught herself computers, and ultimately retired in management. She taught me this: never give up, and with faith, hard work, and perseverance, all things are possible.
Does this person care about me? Are they committed to quality and excellence? And can I trust this person? And I still rely on those 3 factors.
Everyone has the opportunity and the ability to impact your business in a meaningful way, regardless of your title.